thinking about that all the time and always wondering what is beyond, and it fascinates me. And I see other folks' movies that do things with that. I read amazing stuff in science journals about parallel membrane dimensions and string theory and all that kind of stuff. And so, you know, when I find a work like David Wong's where he philosophizes about some of this weird stuff, I think, well, somebody's got to bring this to the masses so they can all chew on it and obsess on it the way I do. So that's probably why. Yeah, it is a recurring theme. One day I'll find the answer and then I won't have to make movies anymore. Oh, yes.
It's been a few years since Bubba Hotep came out, and I was wondering if you could talk about the differences that you've noticed as a filmmaker in getting them distributed and getting them in front of audiences, the differences between releasing one a few years ago and touring around with Best Band now.
You know, the sad part for aspiring filmmakers out there was that when we put out Bubba Hotep, things were really different. I mean, we had a knockout screening here at Toronto and couldn't get one offer from a distributor. So I literally had to go out and with the help of Bruce Campbell in key moments, is self-distribute. And it worked out great because it turned out that every one of these events where Bruce would appear, essentially we were selling future sales of DVDs down the line. And the DVD market was robust and there was a lot of money to be made there. It all worked out great and the effort was worth it. You know, and I could think to myself, fuck you distributors, I did it my way and still made money, you know. But now times are changing. The DVD market has gotten a little softer. The piracy has increased tremendously. Well, there was no real piracy back then. And so there are a lot of impediments to the commercial success of the movie. And this is exciting, what the guys here at Raven Banner are doing, and with the help of Cineplex and the assistance of Anchor Bay, which has always been a perennial supporter of horror films, is to try something outside of the box, which is to get the theatrical experience, even if it's only for a day or two, you know, that then could hopefully drive and legitimize the sale of the DVD. With luck, it will work. But I will say that, you know, until the online component starts to feed some serious dollars back to the filmmakers, it's just going to be a tough road. And I could only say that any of you guys planning independent films out there, I just would make them as cheap as possible now, because to recoup the money is so, you know, you cannot make a movie for $3 million and hope to get your money back anymore, which you could 10 years ago. You know, but good question, thanks.
Basically devote half your budget to your promotion and marketing distribution, because you're only able to do that yourself. If you're doing a quiet, sensitive drama about young people talking, use 75% of your budget for marketing. So no one wants to see that. Don and I worked together on Bubba Hotep here in Canada, and that was the first time that I had gone out and done actual theatrical distribution. And luckily all the theaters, as soon as one theater found out that I had it, everyone wanted to book it. But it was still a really hard thing getting a booking here. And actually with what Raven Banner is doing with this series, like tonight, you guys weren't the only ones seeing it across in Canada. There are 25 other cities where people have been seeing this film tonight. So like, I could tell my friends in Sudbury to go see this film, in Regina. So now with digital, there's a lot more kind of flexibility on it. But one of the difficulties with a film like this, and even to some extent, I mean, Bubba Hotep was an easier kind of pitch. Like you could say, it's like Elvis, JFK, a mummy. John Dies at Hand is try and describe this to your friends. Just try. And it's hard because a lot of the companies just want something which can be pigeonholed. Even Eli Roth, when he had Cabin Fever, one of the distributors like, well, how about it's a monster? We need something which you can put in a box. If there's like a monster which gave them the flesh-eating virus, then we can sell it. But that's not what the film's about. So we had another question, which was right here.
You made a reference to modest means, and then you said I would never spend over $3 million. And I can read between the lines that this movie cost less than $3 million. Wow, because it's very dense and there's so much going on.
And thank you for saying that. A lot of work went into doing it on that. Really appreciate it. Yeah, just thank you for saying that. Look, the things are is that to make a movie on a small budget, maybe that's the reason it takes me forever between films to make them, is that you know, unfortunately, so much grunt labor falls to the filmmaking team, you know, and the big studio things, you know, you can be in that air-conditioned trailer and everybody's running around doing everything, but a lot of lugging and hard work, and then editing and post-production to make it all come together, so appreciate you saying that, thank you. So, any others out there?